Action News 5 Digital Desk, a big weekend of sports in Memphis. We have so many things going on, and one of which is the Memphis Showboats home opener, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, kickoff at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'm joined right now by Steve Macy. He's the Senior Director of Team Operations and Business Operations. Steve, good morning to you. I had so much fun going to those Memphis Showboats games last year. Tell me what people can expect going this time around. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Yeah, it's an exciting time to get season 2 of the Showboats back off and running. Game time's 11 o'clock on Saturday, and we're really fired up. We've got a lot of fun things planned, from a giant American flag to we're going to give away 10 TVs to a great little send-off for our team to be excited about starting off the season again.
Wow, 10 TVs? Tell me how that's going to work.
Well, we're not going to tell you how it's going to work because we don't want people trying to game the system, but it's going to be a fun little opportunity for us to give a little back to the community, give back to our Showboats fans. You know, last season, everybody was looking at the Showboats and saying, what great game day atmosphere you have. How great are your fans? And we were really the litmus test for the entire league. And so we want to bring a little bit of that thunder back to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium again this season for our 5 home games.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I know firsthand. I took my son 1 week. I took my wife another week. And we just had a blast. And it was a really good, close-knit bit of fandom there. A lot of camaraderie out in the stands. Tell me what else we can expect for the game on Saturday, tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so I mean, the big thing is we want to make it family friendly and family affordable. So you mentioned bringing your wife and child, and that's exactly what we want us to be about. We've got a great ticket offer this week. It's fivo.me/boats10, and those are $10 tickets. We really don't want price to be a barrier for people to come in and be able to enjoy the Showboats games. You know, we'll have the Collierville Band is going to be there. I'm sorry, the Collierville Dance Team is going to be there. We're going to have the Whitehaven Band there. It's going to be a really festive atmosphere the whole game. You know, one of our goals is that when someone walks out of that 3-hour game time, is they say, we just had a blast. We had so much fun. The team's really good. The product is fantastic when you're looking at all the different players that are part of this. And I will tell you this community is going to fall in love with Case Cook as the new quarterback. He's a Memphian and he doesn't even know it. He's the type of guy that sticks his nose in there, will take a hard hit to make the pass complete. He is through and through kind of that grit and grind type of Memphian that we all love.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I was going to ask you about some of the players, and certainly everyone thinks, right off the bat about the quarterback, and I've heard some great things about him.
Yeah, he was an MVP of the league a couple years ago. He's been the championship game. He's a winner. He's had a little cup of coffee on an NFL franchise for a while. He is a pro's pro. And he's a really, really tough guy. And I'll tell you something else that's tough is John DeFilippo, the head coach. He's a hard-nosed guy, loves what he has a chance to do. He was the head coach of New Orleans last year. And so New Orleans last year was in the Birmingham hub and never had a true home game. And the Showboat started last week off with a win on the road. So he's played now 11 games plus a playoff game, 12 games as a head coach, and has yet to have a home game. And I've heard from him every day this week saying, Steve, I can't wait to have a home crowd. I cannot wait to have a home crowd. I mean, he's fired up and coming in here ready to see what Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium can look like for the Showboats and for his team.
Yeah, Steve, I remember interviewing John DeFilippo a few months back, and after that interview, I was ready to bust through a wall for that guy. He can certainly motivate the team, and that was evident on that first game of the season. Winning that one. Can you talk a little bit about expectations for this year? I mean, last year it started off a little slow, then there was a huge run, a bunch of games won, and then we just missed the playoffs at the end. Tell me about this year.
Well, I think this is going to be a winning team. I think when you look at the roster up and down, we talked about Case Cookus as the quarterback, and the talent at receiver and running back and tight end, the offense is going to be in great shape. But defensively, we've got Carnell Lake back as the defensive coordinator. For Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they know that name well. He was a longtime Hall of Famer from the Steelers, and he is a brilliant defensive tactician. And his team plays hard. They fly around. So I think the boats are stacked. They're stacked on offense and defense, and I think the type of season we're going to have is going to be very successful. There's no doubt in my mind that we're going to be in the running for a playoff spot. And just to be blunt, I'm going to be disappointed if it doesn't happen that we are in a position to secure one of those two playoff spots in the USFL division because this team is really, really looking good.
That's fantastic to hear. All good, Steve. Anything else before we let you go about tomorrow, the game, the giveaways, $10 ticket deal? Can you say one more time how people can take advantage of that $10 ticket deal?
Yeah, so it's an online link. It's Fevo, FEVO.me/boats10. So fevo.me/boats10, $10 tickets. Let's pack this place. Let's really give the type of atmosphere that our players and coaches need and love. And for us Memphians, this is our professional football team. This is we've had stops and starts here. Let's embrace this. Let's love this. This team is ready to represent Memphis and really be one of those great things that we have in this town that we get to brag about all the time.
I love it. I love it, Steve. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, and looking forward to another win this weekend. So we appreciate it, and go Memphis Showboats. Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Go Boats.
Okay.